Hey guys, in front of the camera here I have a Benchmade Griptilian, but with the AWT or Applied Weapons Technology aluminum handle scales that they offer for the Griptilian and the mini Griptilian, as well as I believe the Paramilitary 2 now they also offer it. So what this is essentially a Griptilian with aluminum handle scales. This is the 550 model with the hollow ground blade and the kind of sheep's foot style blade, which is nice. I didn't have one of those before, and that's why I opted to get this. I have some of the drop point style normal Griptilian, the 551 style as well, but I didn't have one with this Spyderco hole opener and the hollow ground blade, so it's kind of neat to get one of those. And this is put together by AWT. It comes in a kit for $165, and you get the handle scales and the blade all put together. You don't get the original plastic handle scales that came on the Griptilian. They keep those. I think they sell them separately on their site that you can get. But I opted to get this, and you can get different colors and different color backspatches, so you can mix and match to your desire. I kind of like this combination because it's kind of the patriotic combination, very similar to the House of Blades exclusive link, so it kind of matches that House of Blades exclusive link that I have. So this is the 550 model, of course, as I mentioned earlier. The pocket clip you get is the one that comes on the Griptilian. You can change it out if you want, but they put on the pocket clip that came with it. These are very well done. There's not a lot of design to them, I guess, like contouring or any kind of milling into the aluminum. They're very simple, very straightforward. But the thing is, they work. They're decently ergonomic. They work well with this, and they still allow you to deploy the blade well. I can still get good purchase on that to deploy the blade, and they put this together for me when you purchase the kit, and there's no play in the blade, so they did a good job doing that. I really like that blue accent on the backspacer there. Is a nice pop. You get a lanyard hole put in the back there, so decent sized lanyard hole. It's all Torx construction, so you can take this apart if you want. And they do offer different handle scales, different styles. You can put this together yourself as well. So overall, a AWT handle scale, it's nice. It's a nice upgrade. And of course, it makes a Griptilian much more expensive than it really is normally, but you're getting something unique. And I guess you could argue too that Benchmade already has offerings kind of like the 940, which have aluminum handle scales, and if you find the right 940 on the secondary market, you can probably get it for around 150 or 160. So yeah, and you have a better steel on those Osbornes. But this is if you really like the Griptilian, but you don't like the plastic handle scales, this is an option. And the Griptilian now comes in also G10 options as well. And some people don't like the fact that this is very plain, in the sense that there's not a lot of design to it, but it does work very well ergonomically. Now let's kind of give an idea of the weights, because this does change the weight of a Griptilian. Now of course I don't have a 550 HG blade in the normal handle scales, but I have a 551 Griptilian. So that comes in at 3.8 ounces. So very light. That's one of the things that people really like about the Griptilian. This is very light. Let's see, thickness. So it's a little bit thinner because the Griptilian is very thick in hand with the normal scales. So yeah, again, 3.8 ounces. How much does the aluminum handle scale, the AWT? You're looking at 4.9. So you're a little bit below 5 ounces. And yeah, it's heavier, but it does feel more robust. I mean, this, as nice as a standard Griptilian is, it does feel a little cheap with those plastic handles, so it does help with you just feeling like you have a better, more well-constructed knife. So it does feel a lot more solid. Now I have a G10 version. I don't have one of the new G10 versions. This is the REI exclusive from a few years ago with, what was this, S30V steel. Still typical drop point. Let's see how much that weighs. Scale timed out there for a second. 4.5 ounces. A little bit lighter. Alright, yeah, because that's 4.9. So yeah, it's a little bit heavier than a G10 version as well. And so, you know, it kind of depends. Like, do you want something that's heavier, that's more expensive than a normal Griptilian, that offers you, you know, that extra kind of neat feature of having, you know, different colored backspace or different colored handle scales. And, you know, it will wear because it's aluminum, so you will have, you know, I don't carry this that often, but it will wear. I mean, the anodization's pretty good on this, but, you know, it'll still show wear marks if you carry it enough. Doesn't carry extremely deep because of where the pocket clip is positioned, but it's nice to know that they did keep the ambidextrous part of the Griptilian, that they drilled holes on both the right and left hand side, so you can still carry this as a lefty. I know that sometimes when you buy those aftermarket G10 scales or whatnot, or titanium scales from different makers for either Griptilian or paramilitary 2, sometimes they don't drill holes in the left side. They only put it on the right side, so it's only, you know, you're taking something that's ambidextrous and then making it so it's only right hand friendly. But AWT has done a good job of keeping that with their design. And you know, you can look for different Griptilian handle scales throughout the online market. They have different ones in G10. I think there's like a Wilkins Griptilian as well. But this is from a company called Applied Weapons Technology, which also makes different parts for firearms as well. They're a really cool company, and I'm really glad that I've dealt with them. You know, it's not for everyone upgrading your Griptilian or spending this amount of money on a Benchmade Griptilian when there's a lot of other options out there in the Benchmade line. But I really like the way it looks, and yeah, so that's just a quick video on the AWT scales for the Benchmade Griptilian, as well as the mini Griptilian if you want to get them. So feel free to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel for more videos, and thanks for watching.